Is size important? It's not, I guess.
Okay.
It's just the taste. Hey guys, so today we are making samosas. Yes, I've made these samosas many times. So I think I have an idea what I'm doing. So yeah, let's start it. So first we'll start with the masala that goes inside the samosa. So let me tell you, I've already boiled the potatoes and I have everything, every spice. The gas is on. First we'll add oil. And you know what? Every time I try to make samosas, I always try to make them healthy. Like I make them in air fryer without oil. I'm gonna make two versions. One with the deep frying, like the proper regular samosa, and the other one in the air fryer without any oil. And we'll see which one tastes better. I think my vote is on the regular deep fried one. I'm actually waiting for it to heat. Okay, I'm gonna show you the potatoes that I have. These are the potatoes that I peeled, boiled and peeled already, so that I don't waste your time in showing how to boil a potato and peel them. So let me just tell you, this recipe is mine. I've actually kind of grown up eating this kind of samosa. So if you think there are some ingredients that do not really belong in the masala, then I'm sorry, I don't really care, because this is the kind of samosa I like to eat. So yeah, I'm making my samosas the way I want it, because I'm gonna be eating it. And my bro, we will start with jeera and rai. So we'll add these first, and with these I will also add, I already have green chili chopped already, so I'm gonna add these two, and I'll just add my sauf as well. And then I'm gonna be adding whole coriander seeds. So I'm just gonna add these. And now we will be roasting them. It's on really low flame so that we don't burn it. I think they look pretty okay. And now I will add the cashews and a few raisins. So now we will take these out because we'll be mashing the potatoes and I don't wanna mash it in this. Okay, so now we'll add little more oil and we'll add the potatoes. Wait, I have to wait for it to heat. Okay, I think it's done. I'll just put these potatoes, mash it with this. I told my mom that I was making samosas, and my mom was like, you know what, if you're making samosas, make a YouTube video. And I was like, Mom, I'm making samosa for the YouTube video. I did not plan to make a samosa because I wanted to eat it. I'm making it because I'm making a YouTube video. This is so funny. I was like, Mom, you know what? It's a good idea. I should actually kind of film it. And she's like, yeah. So she's gonna think that I made this video because she told me, oh my God, it's funny. Also, I didn't have my dinner, and this is going to be my dinner. It's actually, I think it's gonna be my breakfast, because by the time it'll be done, it'll be morning. So yeah, let's see how long it takes. I'm so concerned about this touching my nonstick. You know what? It doesn't have to be really smooth, to be honest. I actually kind of like it chunky. That's how I like my masala in my samosas. Okay, now it's time for matar. I'm using this matar. This is safal matar. And I didn't have the patience to peel the peas. This tastes good. Honestly, I've tried it so many times. This tastes amazing. So why? I think this is the best. Not too much. I think this much is okay. I don't want it to be a peas samosa. I'm going to add a little salt to it. I actually kind of like the peas really mashed in the potatoes. I don't know. I just like it that way. You might not. I don't know if you guys even care. I don't know. Oh my God, I care so much about samosas. And you might think, why did I not fry the peas with the masala? It's because I don't want it to, be crispy. Yeah, that's the reason. I'll add a little haldi. Look at me, huh? I think the masala is kind of done. I'm going to add my garam masala now. It's very little. I actually do not like garam masala a lot. It just, takes away from all the flavor of everything that you cook. You only taste garam masala. So I do not like garam masala a lot. So I'll add a little, not too much. I don't know if it's a lot. To me, it's little. Okay, now we add the masala back and we mix. I think my haldi is not very pigmented. I don't know what's... Should I add more? Should I add more garam masala? I don't like more garam masala. I think I'm fine. I think it already smells of a lot of garam masala. I think I should not put more. You know what? The only time that I cook is when I'm shooting a YouTube video. Okay, I think our masala is done. So I'm going to take it out in this bowl. It's very hot. The peas are perfect, the way I want them. I mean, oh my god. I think I'm a genius. I eat the masala as mashed potatoes. Okay, I think I'm not very powerful. Okay, I am very powerful. It's just the left hand. See, I can just show you. See this? Ooh, this is very easy, right? But with this hand, it's a little difficult. Okay, I'll have to probably take it out in bunches. Honestly, I like to add a little sugar in my masala. But I thought it'll probably come into the territory where, you know, people are just adding chocolate in their samosa. So I was like, okay, let me just not do it, because I don't know who's gonna come after me. Like, who adds sugar in the samosa masala? So I'm gonna add a little sugar. You know what? Why am I adding the sugar? I'm adding very little. It's just to bring out the saltiness out of it, you know. So if I put a little sugar in it, it's gonna taste sweet and salty at the same. Not too sweet, but the salt really shines. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just what my mom says. So I'm gonna put a little sugar, not too much, and it'll taste amazing, trust me. Is my lipstick okay? I think, yeah. Why am I thinking so slow, dude? You know, when I said that, you know, it's gonna fall into the category when people are adding, and I forgot what people are adding. I'm like, what? Yeah, chocolate. Yeah, my brain is not functioning properly, dude.
Wait a minute.
My brain is...
It's very slow. Yeah, you know what? I just gave it to my friend to taste, and he says it tastes amazing, better than when I did not add any sugar. So this is what sugar does to it. It does not taste sweet at all. It just tastes better. Okay, not trying to be a bodybuilder. You know, I missed gym for this video because I wanted to be, you know, full of energy, and I don't think I'm really radiating the energy that I wanted to. But yeah, that's what it is. Okay, we're gonna take it out in this bowl, and we'll start with our samosa. Satsang rule. We're gonna start with our samosa. Samosa what? Samosa shell. Yeah. So this is our samosa masala. This is our masala. This is our masala. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like this masala? Okay, I think we're done. Now we will start with the samosa dough. Okay, I have already made the dough because the dough was the thing that was stressing me out the most. So I've already made the dough, and it's been sitting here for some time now. Yes. So this is how the dough looks. So this is maida, it's refined flour, and I added ajwain in it, that is carom seeds, and I've also added a little salt and a little oil. So now the dough is ready. It's really soft, so you have to knead it like a lot. And we will start with what? With our samosa. So in that time, I think I'm gonna make my rotis for my samosa. See, the dough is like so soft, and I like it to be like really thin. Oh my god, it's a real struggle. Okay, it doesn't have to be like really round. This is not the requirement. Okay, this is not the shape that I want. Okay, you just have to use your brains, you know, when you're making samosas. I mean, at least that's what I do. So you have to make like a really long roti, you know, like a bhatura, because we're gonna be cutting it in half. Because we're gonna be making 2 samosas out of this. Okay. Okay. See, it looks nice.
To you.
Okay. Okay. This is like a trust the process thing. Okay.
Rule number 1, never trust anybody.
It's gonna come together. It's gonna come together, and it'll look like a samosa. Trust me. I promise you it'll look like a samosa. I know it's not looking like it right now. I made it many times, and okay. I think, yeah, it looks nice. You know what? I'm actually going to make 2 samosas right now in front of you, just to show that, you know, we are progressing. Okay. How do I look? You know, I think this should be a screen grab. Doesn't it? It looks so nice. I look so good with this. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we are gonna cut it in half. Okay, 1 second. It should just be very uniform. Okay, I think it looks good. It's very thin. That's how I like it. Because I do not want to eat a lot of maida. I just like it really thin. Okay, so we're gonna cut it in the middle. I think this is the middle, if I'm right. Yes, this is. Okay, now we need a little water to make these. So now we pick this one up like this, one over the other. This is how you fold it, and you just pinch it here. So you're kind of making like a cone. You pinch it. Pinching is really important because you don't want things to come out of your samosas, your filling, right? And pinch it like really hard, okay? Now you have this thing, this cone kind of thing, right? And you grab it like this. Add our masala. I think that's a lot. 1 second. And then you cover this with the long part, like this, okay? And then this covers like that. Yeah, and you add a little water on the side so that, it sticks properly. It's like a glue. And this is how your samosa should look like. See, it looks so good. The shape is good. Now the second one, same process. Okay, this samosa is gonna be a little bigger because, not all fingers are the same size. Same with the samosas. Nobody's gonna judge my samosas based on the size. Is size important?
You did.
It's not, I guess. It's just the taste. It's the taste of the samosa that's important. Can you give me one chupa chups? I've made all my samosas now. So it's time to deep fry them. I'm a little torn between if I want to deep fry like half of them and half of them in the air fry. Okay, we'll pour the oil in it. So this oil should be heated on low flames. So, the samosas do not bubble a lot. They should cook slowly, I think, yeah, it's hot enough. So we'll put it like really slowly so it doesn't splash on us. So I'm just gonna put it like this. I know the oil is not too hot, but this is how we want to fry our samosas like. Yes. By the way, let me tell you, I bought this kadai specially for this video because I had a really small kadai, this one, because I never needed a bigger kadai. I think I should put 2 more. Okay, 5. And the last one. Yeah, we cook these samosas on really low flame. Oh my god, I cannot wait to try these. I have 4 in there in the air fryer right now. Let's see which ones taste better. I think these are cooked really well. So we're gonna get these out. Yeah, oh my god. Okay, now it's time to actually check my air fryer ones also. Let me just check. They look good too. These are my samosas. Wow. Look at these. Look at my samosas. Wow, they look amazing. I'm gonna get the air fryer ones out and I'm gonna show you how they look, and then we'll make the chutney. These are the air fryer ones and these are the ones that are deep fried. So yeah, I'm gonna put a little oil, this much. I think this much is enough. So this is some jeera and saunf. I'll put it here and I'll add some red chili, cashews and raisins. Yeah, we'll put a little water in it, a little amchur, add some sugar, little salt. You have to keep stirring it because if you don't stir it, it'll probably stick to the bottom and that's what you don't want. So just keep stirring it. Okay, so our chutney is done and it's time for the taste testing. Wow, I wish you guys could just taste this. Let me show you how the air fryer ones taste. So this is the air fryer one. This one. This tastes good too. If you ask me which one tastes better, honestly, this deep fried one, I don't think there's any competition, but this air fryer one actually kind of makes me feel happier because I know I'm not eating a lot of fat. So to me, this is the best. So this was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. So subscribe to my channel and let me know what you want me to cook next.